Given the function, solve f of x is equal to 0, f of x is less than 0, and f of x is greater than 0. We'll first solve the equation, and that will give us the critical values in solving the inequalities. Now, to solve the equation, the first thing that we'll do is use some factoring to get this to a more useful form. So let's look at that function and determine what is the GCF. What is the greatest common factor? All right, looking over the first term, looking over both of the terms, I see that they both have x to a power in common, and so we choose the smaller exponent present. So we have a choice between x to the fourth and x to the third. I'm going to choose x to the third. I also see that there's a 2x plus 1 in common. Again, choosing the smaller exponent, I would choose 2x plus 1 to the second. There is also a factor of 2 in common. So I'll choose the factor of 2. So that means I can write the function f of x as 2 times x cubed times 2x plus 1 squared times whatever's left over from the terms. So now let's see, from the first term, there was a remaining factor of x, right, because I had an x to the fourth, and I've already taken out an x cubed, and there was a remaining factor of 3. From the second term, there's a factor of 2 remaining, because there was originally a 4, but I factored out a 2, and there's a 2x plus 1. So then the function is 2x cubed by 2x plus 1 squared by, let's see, I'd have a 3x and distributive property of 4x and a 2. So then that's 2x cubed by 2x plus 1 squared by 7x plus 2. So now setting that equal to 0, f of x equals 0, that would only be true if x is equal to 0 from the x cubed factor, x is equal to negative 1/2 from the 2x plus 1 factor, and x is equal to negative 2/7 from the 7x plus 2 factor. Now to solve the inequalities, my number line, let's see, negative 1/2, negative 2/7, 0. And then we could do some testing if we wanted to. Let me test. How about negative 1? Well, negative 1 cubed is negative, so let's see, I'd have a positive times a negative. All right, because 2 is always positive. 2x plus 1 squared will always be positive, since it's a quantity being squared. And then 7x plus 2 if x was negative 1, that would be negative. So then we have a positive here. At negative 1/2, that's corresponding to the factor 2x plus 1, which is being raised to the second. So it'll bounce off at negative 1/2, staying positive. At negative 2/7, that's corresponding to the factor 7x plus 2. That's a linear factor. So it's being raised to the first power, and so it will change signs. And then at 0, that corresponds to the x cubed, and so since it's an x cubed, it will change signs again. So solving f of x is less than 0, the solution would be negative 2/7 to 0. F of x is greater than 0, the solution would be the interval negative infinity, negative 1/2, union, negative 1/2, negative 2/7, union, 0, infinity.